Mother Earth has given us a frequency that we live by. We've taken that same frequency and we've put it into pulse electromagnetic fields. Hi everybody, my name is Michael Alpough and I'm with electromeds.com. We've been online for 11 years. Today I'm going to be talking about the Sedona and also doing a comparison between the Sedona Pro and the Pro Bemer. But first, a little bit about me. This was me, April 23rd, 2007, over 350 pounds, size 58 sports coat. Not exactly a healthy person. Look at me now, size 44 sports coat, 206 pounds, healthy, wealthy, and loving. PEMF helped me get better sleep, gave me better flexibility, gave me better mental clarity, speeded up my metabolism, gave me the energy to be able to recover, not just when working out, but recovering for the next day. There are so many benefits that come with using PEMF therapy. I want to explain to you some of those now, because I know you've been doing your research, you're kind of figuring out which way to go, and I want to help guide you in making the proper decision that's for you within your budget and also within your health needs. So let's get started. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Sedona Pro. I've already done a complete breakdown of the Sedona Pro in another video, so you can see it on electromeds.com. You can catch it under the Sedona heading. The Sedona Pro has been developed by Franz Zock out of Austria. It comes with a full mat. This mat has 17 coils in it, more than any of the lower end systems out there. 17 coils. It weighs 15 pounds. The pad here weighs 8 pounds, and it has 8 pounds of copper in it. More copper is in this Pro Sedona, the Sedona Pro, than there is in any of the other lower end systems out there. The Sedona has 5 waveforms: the sawtooth, the square, the rectangular, the sinusoidal, and it also can multi-layer different waveforms for you. It does 2 applicators at the same time. It has a touch screen, so you can just do the touch screen and work it, and it also has 1 button to control it. Very easy to work. The effectiveness of the field is like no other field out there. Now, you may not have heard of the Sedona Pro, and so this may be your first time hearing about it. And that's why I think it's time that we get into a comparison to one of the top ones out there, the Bemer Pro. So we're going to get that set up and we're going to get into it right now. Here we are with the Sedona Pro. Here's the beige color, the mat here, and as well as the applicator. Also comes with charcoal. Now we have here the Bemer. Bemer's a great company. They've been doing a lot of marketing, really good marketing, bringing a lot of attention to PEMF. So we're very grateful with how they're putting their system out there, and it is a good system. What we're doing here is comparing, and it's nothing personal. So the Bemer comes with a full mat, okay, similar to in length of the Sedona. It also comes with what's called a B pad that kind of wraps around the body, your back or certain areas, your feet, your legs, and stuff like that. It also comes with the B light and B spot, some similar things that you put down to this, dealing with pain or certain issues in the body. Okay, and then of course it comes with a control box, and you can get an option of getting a bag. Okay, or you can get like an extra bag here. Okay, so now we kind of know both what the systems are. I want to start with my first comparison, which would be the control. So here we have the 2 control boxes, my Bemer on the right and the Sedona Pro on the left. Let's start with the frequency. The frequency of the Bemer goes between 10 and 33 hertz. The Sedona Pro can be adjusted between 1 and 15,000 hertz. The intensity of the Bemer maxes out at a little over 1 Gauss. The Sedona Pro can be adjusted in increments of 1 between 1 and 100 Gauss. The waveforms of the Bemer comes with a sinusoidal waveform or a sinus waveform. The Sedona Pro includes the sinus waveform, the rectangular waveform, the square waveform, the sawtooth waveform, and it also goes into multi-layers. There's the Bemer works at one applicator at a time, and the Sedona Pro can be used with 2 simultaneously. In the frequency settings, you can set it between 10 and 30 hertz for the Bemer, and the frequency wave is 1 to 15,000 hertz. So you have a lot more adjustment in between the hertz range. The Bemer stays between 10 and 33. Also, the sleep mode, the Bemer is at 10 hertz. You can adjust the Sedona to go less. Usually less is more on the, when you're talking about sleep, usually about 3 hertz works on that. So also the sensitivity setting, the sensitivity setting for the Bemer is at about 3.5 microtesla, and you can also adjust the Sedona again between 1 microtesla and 10,000 microtesla, which equals 1 to 100 Gauss. In the pain settings, one of the issues with you have to have a higher Gauss in order to penetrate throughout the body. So sometimes you need a little bit more, otherwise it can be just surfacing. Since the pain setting maxes out at only 1.5 Gauss, for the Sedona it maxes out at 100 Gauss. So when you need a little bit more oomph to get it into the body when you're talking about bones, muscles, okay, and the blood. All right, so, and also basically here, because when you compare the Bemer and the Sedona Pro, the Bemer with only one waveform, now you have an issue that could be where the body plateaus. All right, so using the same waveform. Now, this is why the Sedona is different, because it has 5 different waveforms in it. All right, so it much less that you'll ever plateau from the Sedona Pro. So these are just a few things in the comparison here. Let's go ahead and now go to the back. We have the 2 mats. Bemer on my right, Sedona on my left. Basically the mats are the same length and width. I think maybe the Bemer is just about 1 inch wider, but that's basically the length of it. Let's talk about the Bemer. The Bemer coils has 6 coils, 4 of them are round and 2 of them are oval at the bottom of the mat. Now you can roll the Bemer mat up similar to like a sleeping bag, and part of that reason I think you can do that is because you have plastic in the coils, around the coils, that allows them to have more flexibility so that you can actually roll it up. Okay. Now the Sedona Pro has 17 coils. It has 5 going down each one the length of the mat, so you got to know what kind of size they are. Good size coils, plus another 7 that's intricated into the body. This allows for all the different waveforms to come through, you see, because it has the sawtooth, the square, and the sinus, the rectangular, and multi-wave. So you have to have kind of different coils that go in there so to produce the effect of the different waveforms. Okay? Now this mat weighs 15 pounds and the Bemer mat weighs 5 pounds. So if you compare it to them, just looking at them, you know there's more copper that's in the Sedona system than there is in the Bemer. The coils, so you compare that, how close these coils are, and then you compare how spaced these are. It would seem to me, as an expert in PEMF, that the more coils you have makes it much more effective on the body when you have them spaced out. And part of the reason they probably have it spaced out so that you can roll it up and it has the plastic in it. See? Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Okay, let's talk about some of the attachments that comes with these PEMF systems. Let's start with the Bemer. The Bemer comes with a B-pad that has 3 coils in it. It has also Velcro. You can wrap it around your back, around your knee, around your ankle, etc. And then it comes also with the B-spot. B-spot is similar. It's just like one of the coils, and you can isolate it and hold it on any area you want also. It also comes with a B-light. Now this is light therapy. Usually they don't come with PEMF systems, so I'm not going to really talk about this too much. It's a different accessory than what the Sedona has. We'll say that's what it has different than what the Sedona has. Now let's go to the actual pillow pad applicator of the Sedona. Now I had this weighed and it weighs 10 pounds. So it's between 8 and 9 pounds of actual copper that's wound into this pillow pad. It actually weighs almost 2/3 of what the actual mat weighs. So you know there's a lot of copper in it. So you would utilize this. It has a non-slip surface. You can put it on your organs. You can set it on your knee. You can put it on your back. One of the good things about this is that the Sedona, the pillow pad and the mat can be utilized at the same time. So you could have this on your back while you're actually getting your other daily dose of the Sedona. So when we compare them, we have to first start with the amount of copper. And because this is so light, there's not very much copper in it, okay? Also, the same thing is with the B-spot. There's not much copper in it at all. The thing is, we'll go ahead and say that the B-light is a different type of therapy. This is why Sedona doesn't have one. Light therapy is its own industry, and there are ones similar out there that are inexpensive. So if you wanted to add light therapy to, something else, that's certainly your prerogative. So now that you kind of see here, also you have to look at it again, that there's 5 waveforms coming out of this pillow pad. 5 different waveforms. This has 1, and that's the sinus. And it's on the low end, at about 1 Gauss, while this goes from 1 to 100 Gauss. This can also be set up to go from 1 to 15,000 Hertz. This operates between 10 and 33 Hertz. Okay? Let's conclude this. It has been my goal here at electromeds.com to give you knowledge so that you can create the power within to make the decision on what PEMF device is the right one for you. Use your imagination with me. You've just come to the fork in the road. Should I go down the Bemer road? Or should I go down the Sedona road? The Bemer is the one that's most marketed. Okay? Plus it's an MLM, multi-level marketing company. So it's aggressive in its marketing. The Sedona is a word of mouth. This is why lots of doctors, chiropractors use it. Okay? So you hear this by the word of my mouth. Alright? So now, here we are at the fork. If I'm going to go down that left, I want to know one thing. What are the benefits that I can hang my hat on? Well, let's talk about benefits. Let's go with the first benefit. Better price. The Bemer is $59.90 plus shipping. Now, it's a multi-level marketing, So probably half the money goes to a downline. The Sedona is $4,900 plus shipping. All right? So now, where do you think most of the money's in between these two? You think the money's been put into the Sedona or put into the Bemer, which is a multi-level marketing company? Okay? 17 coils, 10 pounds. Okay, that should speak for itself about how much copper in is the difference. Benefit, better range of frequencies. The Bemer operates between 10 and 33 hertz. The Sedona Pro operates between 1 and 15,000 hertz, and each one can be adjusted. Better benefit, better range of intensities. The Bemer operates between 1 and 3 Gauss. The Sedona Pro operates between 1 and 100 Gauss. Benefit. The Sedona Pro has 5 waveforms. 5. The Bemer has 1 waveform, the sinus, which is in the Sedona Pro. Benefit. The pillow pad compared to the applicators here. You have 8 to 9 pounds of copper. You have virtually very little copper in these. Okay. Benefit. You can adjust each setting on the control box. Benefit. You can use 2 applicators at the same time. Benefit. You have a touchscreen as well as manual. Now, I can still go on, but at the same time, what's the most important thing? Your health in the years to come. Not just in the short term, but in the years to come. And this is why I decided that the Sedona is the one for me. Now, I want it for you also. Now, we want it as a permanent place in your home. And at electromeds.com, we're going to send each person who orders a Sedona a massage table, the color you want, so that you can have your own health zone in your own home. And then you'll have something to hang your health on. I wish you well. My name is Michael Alpough with electromeds.com, and we'll see you soon. We'll leave you with Mother Earth.